Hello, little dreamers. Welcome to the Dreamy Tales, where magical adventures begin before bedtime. Tonight's story is Elara and the Heart of Moonwhisper Forest, a sparkling journey filled with fairies, glowing magic, brave adventures, and a beautiful unicorn waiting deep inside the enchanted forest. So snuggle into your blanket, close your eyes, and let the magic begin. Once upon a time, in a kingdom hidden beyond silver mountains and sparkling rivers, there was a magical forest called Moonwhisper Forest. The trees in this forest glowed softly at night. Tiny golden butterflies floated through the air, and flowers sang gentle melodies whenever the wind touched their petals. Near the edge of the forest stood a small cottage with a blue roof. In that cottage lived a sweet little girl named Elara. She had curly brown hair, bright, curious eyes, and a heart full of kindness. Every evening before sleeping, Elara loved sitting near her window and listening to the magical sounds coming from the forest. Her grandmother often warned her, "The forest is filled with magic, dear child. Only those with brave and kind hearts should enter." But Elara was never afraid of the forest. Somehow, it always felt like the trees were whispering friendly secrets to her. One peaceful night, while the moon shined brightly in the sky, Elara heard a tiny knock at her window. Tap, tap, tap. She carefully opened it and gasped in surprise. A tiny glowing fairy floated outside. The fairy had shimmering wings that sparkled like diamonds and wore a dress made of flower petals. "Hello, Elara," the fairy said softly. Elara blinked in amazement. "A fairy?" The fairy smiled warmly. "My name is Luma. I need your help." "My help?" Elara asked. Luma nodded sadly. "The heart crystal of Moonwhisper Forest is losing its magic. If it goes dark completely, the forest will lose its light forever." Elara looked worried. "Can we save it?" "Yes," said Luma, "but only someone with courage, kindness, and a pure heart can restore it." Elara stood up immediately. "Then let's go." The moment Elara stepped into the forest, glowing flowers lit the path beneath her feet. Fireflies danced around her like tiny stars. Everything in the forest felt magical. As they walked deeper into the woods, Elara heard soft voices all around her. "Welcome, welcome." She looked around nervously. "Who's speaking?" "The trees," Luma whispered with a smile. Soon they reached a sparkling river. The water glowed silver under the moonlight, but there was no bridge. "How do we cross?" Elara asked. Before Luma could answer, they heard tiny cries nearby. A little fox cub was trapped between rocks near the riverbank. "Oh no!" Elara quickly ran over. The cub looked frightened and shivered softly. "Don't worry," Elara said gently. Carefully, she moved the rocks and freed the little fox. The cub happily licked her hand. Suddenly, the river began to glow brightly. A crystal bridge slowly appeared across the water. Luma smiled happily. The forest responds to kindness. Elara smiled proudly as they crossed the bridge together. Soon they arrived at the Cave of Echoes. The cave looked dark and mysterious. Soft whispering sounds floated from inside. Luma looked serious. This cave tests bravery. Elara swallowed nervously. It looks scary. But bravery does not mean you are never scared, Luma said gently. It means moving forward even when you are afraid. Elara took a deep breath and stepped inside. The cave became colder and darker. Suddenly, strange shadows moved across the walls. Go back. You cannot do this. For a moment, Elara's heart raced with fear. But then she remembered the forest needed her help. I am brave, she whispered softly. She took another step, then another. Slowly, the shadows faded away. Tiny, glowing crystals lit up the cave walls like stars. You did it, Luma said proudly. At the end of the cave, they discovered a glowing silver feather resting on a stone. What is this? Elara asked. The feather of courage, Luma explained. You will need it later. Elara carefully tucked the feather into her pocket. They continued their journey until they reached the tallest tree in the entire forest. At the very top floated the heart crystal. But something was wrong. Its beautiful light had become weak and dim. Dark mist swirled around it. The crystal is fading fast, Luma whispered sadly. How do we save it? Elara asked. Luma pointed toward 3 empty spaces beneath the crystal. To restore its magic, the forest needs 3 gifts. The first gift is kindness. Elara remembered helping the fox cub. Suddenly, a glowing golden flower appeared in one space. The second gift is courage. The silver feather floated from Elara's pocket into the second space. And the final gift, Luma said softly, is love. Elara looked confused. How do I give love? Luma smiled warmly. True love comes from your heart. Elara closed her eyes. She thought about her grandmother, her home, the little fox, the magical forest, and all the creatures living there peacefully. Then, she gently placed both hands on the crystal. I want everyone to be safe and happy, she whispered. Suddenly, the heart crystal burst into brilliant light. Golden magic spread through the sky. The trees glowed brighter than ever before. Flowers bloomed instantly. Butterflies filled the air. The dark mist disappeared completely. The entire forest came alive again. You saved Moonwhisper Forest! Luma cried happily. Animals gathered all around Elara. Rabbits danced. Birds sang sweet songs. Even the trees swayed joyfully in the wind. Then, from the glowing light, a beautiful white unicorn stepped forward. Its silver mane sparkled beneath the moonlight. The unicorn bowed its head respectfully to Elara. "For your brave and kind heart," it said softly, "Moonwhisper Forest will always welcome you." Elara smiled with wonder. The unicorn gently touched her forehead with its glowing horn. A tiny silver star appeared on Elara's necklace. "So you will always remember the magic," the unicorn said. Soon, the sky began turning lighter. Morning was coming. "It's time to go home," Luma said gently. Elara looked around sadly. "Will I ever see this place again?" Luma smiled. "Whenever you believe in kindness, courage, and magic, the forest will always be with you." A swirl of golden light surrounded Elara. In the next moment, she found herself back in her cozy bed. The morning sun peeked through her window. For a second, she wondered if it had all been a dream. But then she looked down. Around her neck hung the tiny silver star necklace. Elara smiled softly, and from far away, beyond the trees, she thought she could hear the magical forest whispering once more, "Thank you, Elara." Outside, butterflies danced in the sunlight, while the peaceful kingdom slowly woke up to a brand new day full of wonder and magic. And from that day onward, Elara always remembered that true magic does not come from spells or crystals. True magic comes from kindness, courage, and love. Now close your eyes, little dreamer. Imagine glowing forests, sparkling rivers, magical fairies, and shining stars. And may your dreams tonight be filled with adventure, happiness, and beautiful magic. And now, little dreamers, our magical journey through Moonwhisper Forest is slowly coming to an end. The adventure is over. The glowing paths have become quiet again, and the enchanted forest is gently falling asleep beneath the soft silver light of the moon. The glowing butterflies have folded their tiny wings and are resting peacefully on the sparkling flowers. The magical trees whisper soft goodnight songs to one another as the cool night breeze moves gently through their branches. The rivers shimmer quietly under the moonlight, flowing slowly like a peaceful lullaby across the forest. Far away, near the heart of the forest, the beautiful heart crystal glows warmly once again. Its magical light spreads through every tree, every flower, every tiny creature, and every hidden corner of Moonwhisper Forest. The darkness is gone now, and the forest is safe, peaceful, and full of magic once more. Elara is back inside her cozy little cottage with the blue roof. She is tucked warmly into her soft bed, holding her glowing silver star necklace close to her heart. A gentle smile rests on her face as she remembers the magical fairy Luma, the brave little fox cub, the glowing crystal bridge, and the majestic white unicorn who blessed her with kindness and courage. Outside her bedroom window, the stars sparkle brightly, like tiny lanterns hanging in the sky. The moon shines softly over the sleeping kingdom, wrapping the whole world in calm and peaceful light. And deep inside Moonwhisper Forest, Fairy Luma is still awake, fluttering slowly above the glowing flowers. She smiles gently and whispers, "Good night, little dreamers." The wise old trees sway softly in the wind. The tiny animals curl up safely in their cozy homes. The fox cub sleeps peacefully beside a glowing mushroom patch. And the beautiful white unicorn stands quietly beneath the ancient magical tree, watching over the forest and protecting its magic until morning comes again. Maybe tonight, as you sleep, the magical forest will visit your dreams too. Maybe you'll walk across a glowing crystal bridge under the stars. Maybe you'll hear the whispering trees softly calling your name. Maybe tiny fairies with sparkling wings will guide you through secret magical paths filled with glowing flowers and floating lights. Or maybe the white unicorn will appear beside you and take you on a magical ride above the clouds, past shining stars, silver rivers, and beautiful moonlit castles. In dreams, anything is possible. Every star in the sky holds a little bit of magic. Every moonbeam carries peaceful dreams. And every kind and brave heart holds its own special light. So now, little dreamer, it's time to let your eyes grow sleepy. Feel your warm blanket around you. Listen to the soft quiet of the night. Imagine the cool, magical breeze from Moonwhisper Forest gently drifting into your room. Imagine the stars glowing softly above your bed, like tiny magical fireflies. Imagine yourself floating peacefully into a land full of wonderful dreams and adventures. Your toys are sleeping. The birds are sleeping. The butterflies are sleeping. Even the magical forest is slowly closing its glowing eyes for the night. And now, it's your turn to rest too. Close your eyes softly. Take a slow, deep breath. And let peaceful dreams carry you away into a magical world filled with happiness, kindness, courage, and wonder. Thank you for joining the Dreamy Tales tonight for Elara and the Heart of Moonwhisper Forest. More magical adventures, enchanted kingdoms, friendly fairies, brave heroes, and dreamy bedtime stories are waiting for you very soon. Until then, sleep peacefully beneath the stars. Dream magical dreams. And always remember, the greatest magic of all lives inside your heart. Good night, little dreamer. Sweet dreams. And may the magic of Moonwhisper Forest stay with you forever.